What's up? I literally just got off the phone with Sher-Prime, and he had just called me because he wanted to know my opinion and thoughts on this whole Jordan Myles situation. Now, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, he sent me so many links that I really didn't ask for because I wasn't aware about this situation, but here's the thing. His main reason is because I pretty much have a very strong, vast knowledge about law, and to be really serious, actually, it's like, well, okay, if you guys want to know my actual opinion about this whole situation, my opinion is that, and it actually pains me to say this, ACH is a really good wrestler, back in Ring of Honor and New Japan. But in NXT, he is known as Jordan Myles. And a gimmick persona of Jordan Myles is that he smiles a lot. Keep that in mind. The gimmick of Jordan Myles is that he smiles a lot. Like like a very positive person, he will never stop smiling. Always looks in the light, so to speak. I can't stress that enough. That is his main gimmick. He smiles a lot. So, yeah. And my actual opinion is that, and again, it pains me to say this because this is ACH. I like this cat. But, as a moniker Jordan Myles, and with this whole situation happening, in my opinion, he's a dumbass. And it hurts me to say that. And now, I'm probably going to get more deep into my opinions in this video, but I'm going to be actually serious, taking my opinions out. For legal reasons, here's the thing. Let's talk about the actual shirt in question, the creative side. Remember, I already mentioned the gimmick moniker of Jordan Myles is that he smiles a lot. Now, when it comes to putting a smile on anything, whether it's on paper, it could be a poll, it could be anything. Perfect example is, look at emojis. When you draw like reverse parentheses and you just put a straight line, it's just basically a closed mouth. Now, when it comes to a smile, you have to actually give it more of a curved arc that has connecting points. And depending on the depth of the lines where it can be parallel to, that depicts how big of a smile the item or thing or whatever. Now, the shirt, to me, when I saw the design, it looked like the shirt is smiling, and Jordan Myles' name is inside the mouth. Now, I can see how people look at that as teeth, but because the size of the fonts of the name inside the mouth, I don't see it representing as teeth. I just see it as a t-shirt that's smiling with Jordan Myles' name inside the mouth. Because, again, that's his thing. He smiles. However, this whole thing about blackface, that's where it's the problem. You see, for those of you that don't understand, blackface is more of a heavy racist stereotype of black people in a cartoonish form or an animated form, however you want to look at it. It's a extremely black caricature with eyes with dark pupils, an enlarged nostril region, pretty much a really big nose, big lips that is depicted as either being red or pink, and the caricature could have like wild hair, it can be bald, it can whatever. Tend to be loud, always like I've seen very old cartoons like the Bugs Bunny era, back in the day, not like in the 80s and stuff, I mean like older, where they had those blackface caricatures. or characters. And yeah, like I said, it's a very heavy insight where they, like, oh, you can definitely tell that supposed to represent black people, right? It's like in a more, like I said, it's like heavily implied, bit racist stereotype um, input, whatever. And, over the years, we finally crossed over that, we proved that, it's not that way. That was how it was back then. Now, what Jordan Myles says, and I'm going to call him by his ACH name because, again, he stated, now, when they came to him about this idea for a shirt, he stated that he was presented with a white t-shirt where the logo was on the white t-shirt, where he was like, okay. But here's my question, my problem, is that it is a basic t-shirt. And yeah, even if it was presented in white, there's going to come a point where they're going to do, okay, we want to do other colors. Like, we want to do gray, we want to do blue, red, purple, whatever. All those plethora of colors, and he would not have a problem with. But the moment it's on a black t-shirt, it's an issue. You see, here's my thing. That black t-shirt is smiling. It does not, in my opinion, represent blackface. I just see a black t-shirt. Like, that's like something you would see in a Disney movie, the old school Mickey Mouse, when he was playing a wizard, when he stole the wizard hat and everything started coming to life. I can picture that shirt doing that. Like if there was a t-shirt in there, there wasn't, but say there was, and it started smiling, started, being able to move and everything. That's something Disney would do. That's something that would catch the audience. Something that, is in the terms of business standpoint and the way they follow the law and proceeding, because WWE even mentioned that when it comes to them producing shirts or doing anything like, marketing wise, they work and talk with the talent. They won't execute or proceed doing everything unless the talent agrees upon it. You want to know why? Because not only are they employed with the company, but the company want to make money, as well as also helping the talent in question, have some form of creative ability over the product that's going to have their character's name on it. In other words, it's like their branding name. They can make some profit off of the shirt as much as the company providing the services and the supplies, so they can make money as well. So it's like a win-win. It's a business agreement, a business negotiation. So again, if you really think about it, it is a t-shirt that smiles whatever the color. How is it blackface? If you go through all the colors that I already mentioned earlier, like the red, the what, it's white, red, blue, purple, whatever. The moment that logo goes on a black shirt, how is it blackface? I want you guys to really think about that. Now, what he mentioned about Ring of Honor and Jay Lethal, about how he tried to make it seem like nobody cares about black people. You gotta be careful with that, because you gotta actually have evidence, because, and I'm speaking in terms of legal reasons, Jay Lethal and Ring of Honor can easily turn around and not only sue Jordan Myles, but also sue WWE, because WWE is the facility that employed Jordan Myles. Therefore, what all these statements he's saying, in a way, that's why, if you notice, he took down some of those tweets, that's in a form of defamation. They can sue Jordan Myles, but also look at WWE and be like, well, he's a representation of your company, and because he, saying all these things about us, That's like you're saying it as well.